Good morning and Happy New Year. After an ungodly amount of rain last night, which killed all the celebrations in this part of the world, apart from London it seems, where they'd already paid a lot of money to attend the fireworks display. Nothing was going to stop them going out to celebrate, especially as the mayor didn't want to have to give out any refunds. But pretty much the rest of the country took a right soaking last night with very heavy winds, and it was miserable. But even here, in all the rain, I could hear the crack of fireworks going off at midnight. I don't know who was letting them off, but they were getting soaked, whoever was doing it. But at least that woke me up. I came downstairs to see in the new year and see the fireworks displays going off around the world. So Happy New Year to everybody. And we've come to see in the daylight. You wouldn't believe it's 9 o'clock. It feels like either late evening or early morning. I expected to see floods across the fields. The only evidence is the fact there's a load of seagulls out and about. I don't know whether you can see them. I think the camera's actually making it look a lot brighter than it is. There won't be any going over the river today, that is a fact, because I saw the water in the early hours this morning. It was up very high, at least 2 if not 3 foot above my wellies. Couple of joggers out. We're told we're going to have a couple of really cold days, but they've been saying that on and off for the past few weeks, and yet the daffodils are already coming up, so it can't be that cold. Can't remember daffodils coming up in December before. That shows you how mild it's been. He won't be going over the water, even if he thinks he is. He'll go and examine it and then see how high it is. Oh, it's gone down. Well, it's not been raining. I mean, we were out at 5 o'clock. You can see how high it was. It was about 2.5 foot, 3 foot higher just a few hours ago. So since 5 o'clock, last 4 hours, it's gone down considerably. He can see some poo in there and he just tried to get at it before, so it must be his flavour, and he's not getting at it. Come here, go away, go on. Dirty little so-and-so. Go on. He was adamant he was going to get to that poo. He's got some muck on his backside now. I hope it's just soil. There's nothing a wet wipe won't fix. I think we're going to take him on Sunday for a wash anyway. Come on. Well, ain't mine. Go away. There's a lot of runners out this morning. Keep a close eye on him. Whenever his nose gets in one place for too long, it's not a good sign. Come on, Marlo. Let's go. We can certainly see the water gushing along there a bit more. So this is where two small rivers come together as one. So it picks up a bit more and then heads towards the footbridge. Come on, not getting your paws wet. Keeping you dry today. Just fill the tank up so you can have a tiddle again. Come on. The daffodils are not going to be long before they start to show their bloom. He's sniffing hard there as well. Come on, come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, Marlo. Come on, good boy. Big long mooch. You're not going in there either. Right, do you, Milo? Oh, the heron's up close. Let's see how many steps we're up. Only 2 steps above normal. It's going down fast. If we don't have any more rain, it won't be long till we're crossing the water again, and he's not going in there because we're not going to get wet through. Keep you dry. You got wet enough yesterday. Yesterday was miserable. There's a lot more force in the water now. That was just trickling over yesterday when you saw the short videos. Now it's gushing over. It's like a whole new world to him after a storm. Everywhere's fresh. Where's the good boy? Come on. Alright, well, we'll leave it there. And we'll be back again later with Sky and Sandy. But for now, we'll call it time. Especially as he just seems to want to stand around gulping. You can hear the birds chattering, can't you? Come on, let's move. Okay, we'll catch up with you later. And we're back. This time with the girls. Sky and Sandy. Sun's out, freezing cold. But it's not raining. So hopefully it stays that way. With a bit of luck, the water will go down a bit over the next couple of days and we'll be able to cross the river again. But at the moment, we need Moses. And he's not about. That's a nice joint of roast beef in the oven. So we'll be eating well for New Year's Day. And these two will as well. They're both fairly fond of beef. And this is my last day of eating potatoes and bread. until after Easter. I need to lose some weight. The only meal I'm going to have with everything on it is going to be Sundays. The rest of it, for the rest of the week, just salady type stuff. Still going to eat the meat, even rashers and sausages. Just no bread, no crisps, no snacks, no sweets, or candy as some parts of the world call it. Definitely no junk food anyway. I need to lose about 3 stone before Easter, because I am now the size of a small hippo. That can't go on. If I don't lose it now, I never will. You put Milo on a diet too. He's getting a bit chunky. You could pick him up in your left hand, your weak hand. When he first came here, now you need both to pick him up. He was probably malnourished, but he's now heavier than both of these. The funny thing is, we don't seem to give him that much food. It's probably the snacks he gets along the way, in between meals, and lack of exercise. When the weather picks up and I start going for a run again, I have to take him with me. No eating grass, Sandy, no. Saw the Times Square celebrations this morning after we got back from our walk. I would say the rest of the world has pretty much caught up now. I hope for a better 2025, but I can't see it happening, not in Europe anyway. Quite the opposite. I think it'll be substantially worse. The economy is going into recession, crack down on freedom of speech. Locking people up for using hurty words. Letting paedophiles and murderers out early to make room for them. The world's gone mad. It has in England anyway. And we're not much better in Ireland. In fact, we're probably worse. Well, I'll be blowed. We got across the water. I thought Sky was charging to go across, so I thought, oh well, I'll let her go and she'll soon turn round. But no, she plotted a course and got across without going out of her depth. So I followed her, and the water was within half an inch of the top of my wellies. I went very slowly, they both charged across, and managed to get across, which is a blessing because the other side is full of people. Full of people out with their dogs, full of people out just walking, and these two barking like I don't know what at everybody. So we come across this side and there's not a soul to be seen. Perfect. As you can see though, the sky is pretty wet. She was almost submerged, but not too bad. We've gone down for a dip. We won't go down there because that's a lot deeper. Didn't go down far, did they? She won't jump in there either because the dry bit at the bottom, even the ledge has got water over it. The sun is really splitting the stones now. Sandy does persist in pulling all the while. She's found something nice to sniff. As usual, there's nothing there, except where another dog has probably had a tiddle. It's a bit muddy. Oh, hell's bells, don't pull me over. It's muddy and slippy. As usual, Sky thinks she owns the place. Must keep on my toes because it's very slippy. It's like walking on ice. I don't need them yanking me over. We're back. There's a couple of people with big dogs, so I have to shut down the camera for a bit. And there's a couple of joggers appeared as well, and there's another one coming round, so I'm going to have to put the camera away again. I had another interruption. And we're getting back towards the water now. So we'll probably have to call it time. And we'll see you again in the next one. That's all we need to say is Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope it's a good one.